Hey, what's up? This is Jen with Stay Posh, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the F7 Fold. It's an RGB LED video light made by Falcon Eyes. This thing is at a great price point and it is packed full of features and accessories. Oh, and you can also control it using your phone. So let's check it out. So today we are looking at the F7 Fold. It's an RGB light that's rechargeable and LED made by Falcon Eyes. It comes with accessories. It's a 24-watt light and it goes from 2500 Kelvin all the way to 9000 Kelvin. You can dim it all the way from 0 to 100%. It has a lux rating of about 975 at 1 meter away. It weighs about 1.5 pounds and it has a CRI rating of about 96 plus. And with this light, you can control the individual RGB settings, CCT, hue, saturation, and intensity. All right, now that we've gone over a few of the most important specs of this light, we're gonna go ahead and do the unboxing. So let's do it. All right, inside the box, you will find the light itself. It's made with a metal hard casing. It's very well built, has some good weight to it. You can attach a hot shoe to it or a cold shoe. Has LCDs on the back as well as the knobs on the side for controlling the specifications of the light. As well as the light, you'll find a handout about the different specifications of the light as well as a product overview. Hit pause if you want to read it. It also has a pamphlet inside that talks about the app, which you can use to control the light via your mobile phone. I definitely recommend getting that app. Inside the box, you'll also find a carrying case. It's really well made. Has a pouch in the front and then a double zipper on the side. Go ahead and look inside. We've got one charging cable, the other charging cable. It says a cold shoe bracket, but it was made of metal, so maybe hot. We've also got a bracket here for mounting and a shower cap for diffusion on the front. As well as in this pouch, we've got the kit to adjust for the bracket and these two rubbery honeycomb grids that you can put on the front of your light. This was an additional accessory sold separately, but it's another type of honeycomb. So back to those first honeycombs, they just slide on like so, and there's one for each side of the light. And then here's that additional accessory. It's very well made, but it is sold separately. And it has a really sturdy, well-made band on the back to hold the light on properly, the diffuser onto the light. We've got these two charging ports. It is magnetic, so you can stick the light anywhere without having to attach it to a base. And then in order to adjust the different parameters, you can use these knobs and buttons on the side. You can go through all the different settings, including some of the special effects scenes, and adjusting all of the different RGB settings, but it is much easier with the app, like I said. So if you don't want the app, you'll still be fine using these knobs and buttons on the side, but get the app. All right, so now we have this thing out of the box, and what we're gonna do next is go ahead and test the light. We're gonna set it about 3 meters away from a white wall and try to turn off most of the lights that are bleeding in from the outside room. So we're testing it mainly as a key. What we're gonna do is check out the app and see how easy it is to use and how user-friendly it is in terms of setting in and dialing the specific settings on all the different features of this light. We're also gonna be taking all of the accessories that attach to the front of the light, including the honeycomb, that shower cap, as well as an accessory that did not come with the light. We're going to be testing that too. And we have a secret surprise model that's going to be helping us test. All right, now it is time for our light test. You can do all the lights on, or you can do the individual lights. We've also got the camera settings for the lower left-hand shot right there on the lower right-hand side. As we go into the app, you can see you can control the HSI by using this color wheel. As you scroll across, you can change the different colors, temperature, saturation, intensity, and you can also use the bar for brightness there at the bottom. You also control the color using these bars, so it has a different couple of options for you for adjusting RGB. It also has sort of a Roscoe and a Lee setting. Those are the two different sort of hue color combinations or custom colors they have. And you can go through and select any that are available. And then of course at the bottom bar you can change the brightness of that. Here we have color temperature, CCT, some options to choose from, as well as brightness and intensity, or I should say temperature and intensity bars down at the bottom there. With this app, you can also control the scene. You can just filter through and pick the individual scenes. And then the two at the bottom, those bars, you can choose how quick you want the FX to flash. If you want the effects to be moving quickly or slowly, you can adjust the top bar. And then in terms of brightness or intensity of the light, we have that bottom bar with the minus and plus sign. And so again, app is super easy and useful for cycling through all these different settings and really customizing them as you want them. I can't say enough about the app. It's really amazing. You got your button up there at the top to stop the light, that little circle there, the custom power button. And that's accessible on all the pages of the app, which is amazing. Another thing about this light and the app is that you can go to your live screen and use the dropper tool to pick a specific color or hue that's available. And so just pointing at the wall, I'm going to get that lighter color and boom, you can see the light's been picked. Model time. We've got our camera settings here for you again at the top of the screen. I do notice that our model, Chappie, is a little bit blown out, but as you see, we're about to use some of the accessories that come with the light, and it's gonna soften that light a lot. So again, this light is really close. You can turn it down to change the brightness so Chappie's not so blown out if you want to have that light that close. But it is a really powerful light, and I think that's important to see how that changes throughout the different hues and when you use different accessories. Here we have our shower cap accessory on. You can see it's definitely softened the light a lot. We've still got some pretty hard shadows because our model's pretty close to the wall. We've got the honeycomb filter on there now. It's definitely darkened it down a bit and really focused the light. So it's less of a spill, more focused directly on the model. And our last accessory is that honeycomb grid that did not come with the light but can be purchased additionally. And it just looks great. I think this might be my favorite one in terms of how the light catches the subject and the change in the shadows. It's not quite as harsh and just has a good overall feel. All right, and that about does it for us today. As you can see, this light is packed full of different features. The ability to manipulate the light from your phone is amazing. This makes this light so much more user-friendly, in my opinion, because you're able to see the different settings. There's not clicking through and turning knobs, and you can save the settings, and that's just a fantastic tool to me. I love all of the different preset colors that are in there and different hues, and you can basically manipulate the light on any aspect that you can think of. This comes in at a great price point, I think, for the quality. It's a really well-made light, and I'm gonna say that this is probably gonna be my new favorite pocket light in my kit. I'm gonna be taking this everywhere with me probably. And so this is a huge recommendation from me. I did get this light to review, but I did not get paid to say any of this. This review is completely from my honest opinion, and I gotta say I love this thing. So check out a link below in the description. It'll take you to exactly where you can get the light. And if you have any questions for me or think there's maybe some additional tests we can do, definitely make a comment below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like this. And as always, thank you. I am Jen with Stay Posh, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.